俺たちは理性を獲得したかもしれない。でもそれは本能に逆らう理由にはならないよ。
Real insight from Mahito.
魂は本能
True.
と理性
The
の
craziest one, also the one that killed Junpei.
その割合は他人
It
に
makes
比べて
sense
言われる
with
もん
with
じゃない
soul
けどさ。
manipulation. You would have a lot of
君の
time
魂は
being
少
introspective.
し窮屈そうだ。
Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stoneface Reactions. I'm Theta, this is Justin, and we are back with episode 19 of season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen, Black Flash. But how about you go ahead and remind us of what happened last time?
Last time we got to the conclusion of the group testing or group phase of the meet that we're in, and it ended with all of them flashing red, a big implying a win for Jujutsu Tech, but a big bubble that was basically anti-gojo was put up as the forest cursed spirit is wreaking havoc.
I mean, it didn't imply a victory for Tokyo. Because remember, they had the whole discussion that any outside force killing the curses, keep on calling them demons, killing the curses would register as a red fire as well.
Yes, but they said because they had Mako, because they had your boy on the one side, that's the choice that they made. So the implication is still there that technically the win would be going to Jujutsu.
I don't know where you're coming up with this because they didn't say it.
Yes, they did.
No, they said there's outside interference, and then they went to split up to investigate.
Not in the outside interference part. When they were explaining the thing with them flashing red or blue, it was explicitly said because you have insert your boy who's big and strong on one side. That's why they made that choice. So by the rules which the show set forth, that would give Jujutsu Tech the win. They're going to investigate it, but the implication is still that the win is going one way based off of rules that were established.
I disagree.
Okay.
I disagree only because I don't remember what you're saying. And I think it's pretty obvious that outside interference is at play, so nobody wins.
You know who wins?
The viewer?
We do.
Okay, I was gonna say. At least you didn't pull the PBS, I guess, but I don't think you hit PBS in Canada.
Whoa, we have PBS.
Do you have PBS?
Public broadcast station? Absolutely.
Do you have PBS only that you have your own PBS, or do you share PBS? Because I know there's Canadian things that do not translate. For some reason, I've been watching this Canadian YouTuber who watches like shows and reacts to them, and then points out there's a lot of Canadian shows that you guys don't get in the U.S., like Canada's Worst Driver, and I can't remember other ones right now, but Canada's Worst Driver is a fucking awful show.
Yes, it is.
The winner just gets told you're Canada's worst driver.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. 1 second.
Yeah, I don't know that your PBS and our PBS are the same thing, or
I think it is.
Because I think we had this conversation before that ABC, like American Broadcasting Company, there's ABCs for television in so many countries across the world that it was confusing to me when I'm like looking up when shows aired, or I think like when I was looking up the history of anime and find out that Astro Boy aired on ABC in Japan. I'm like, ABC in Japan? It's just a different station that has the name ABC.
If you were to watch Arthur as a child, would that be on PBS?
I wouldn't know. Arthur as a child would have come out later in my life. Well, maybe no. Arthur is pretty old. I just don't think I watched Arthur. Maybe Mr. Rogers. Would you watch Mr. Rogers on PBS?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, then maybe it is the same PBS then. Because Mr. Rogers comes out on PBS in whatever time it was on. Or Sesame Street. Well, the problem with Sesame Street is they have Sesame Street for every country.
Yeah, no. Mr. Rogers 100% was a very common household thing.
See, I don't know. My problem with us talking about PBS is that we're using the same name, Public Broadcasting Company, which just sounds so fucking generic that I could imagine every country has a
Because
PBS.
we also had something similar to Mr. Rogers that ran on CBC
I think I heard about
called
that.
Mr. Dress Up, which was far better.
I'll fight you. You'll probably win because you're younger and healthier, but I'll still fight you to defend the name of Mr. Rogers. Which,
Hey,
by the way,
he was the understudy of Mr. Rogers.
by the way, Mr. Rogers would fucking hate that I would fight you for his name, but fuck it. I ain't gonna see him in the afterlife one way or the other, so I might as well keep his name safe on Earth.
Another show that is a Canadian thing is Big Comfy Couch.
I've heard of that.
Yep.
Maybe that's where Video Game Awesome got their idea from, because they do all their shit on Big Old Couch. But I mean, they would talk about Canadian PSAs and all that stuff too. I think we've had this conversation before.
We have.
But yeah, no, I'm not going to say that your guy is better because he was the understudy of Mr. Rogers. Doesn't that then automatically make Mr. Rogers the better one because he knows everything?
No, because he saw what Mr. Rogers did and was like, I'm going to do that, but not do that, make it better. Boom.
You understand that Mr. Rogers did that too. He was on other shows. He did other stuff and then made that better.
Nope.
Do you
Never
not
happened.
remember the story of the cook from Fearin'? That
Nope,
all
never
cooks
happened.
try to make their dishes better than the previous one, and Fearin', who lives generations, thousands of years, nope, this is worse.
What? Never.
That guy did not make this better.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so change isn't always good.
True.
Anyways, I guess we should go ahead and get into this, unless you have anything
Yeah.
else to cover.
No, I'm good.
Alright, so let's go ahead, and Mr. Rogers is better.
But before we get started,
Make sure that you hit the like button.
hit that subscribe button.
Comment down below to feed that algorithm.
On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this, unfiltered,
Uncensored.
And uncut.
as well as some early access stuff,
You can check it out over on the Patreon.
It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure.
There's zero pressure in order to do that. It's just a little bit of extra support, and it would be greatly appreciated.
Here's my problem with this. Shouldn't they stop too?
You would think so.
Because their ears aren't glowing, so they're not using curse energy to block it.
犬巻きで止めて私たちで攻撃し距離を取るこの繰り返しで帳の外を目指し学長たちと合流だがいつ今の均衡が崩れるかわからないただでさえ呪言の効きが悪く教員との連絡を取る隙がない奴が呪言の対処法に気づいたら終わり急げ
Think how we already knocked out a bunch of people with the tournament before these people showed up.
I know, right?
私たちは公正に待機している術師が動けていない可能性もある早めに東堂最低でも庭と合流したいところだが
She's asleep.
Basically, we need to find more people because this is a problem.
Now, Toto is a priority. Me was a...
犬巻先輩が止めてくれるビビらず行け先に限界が来たのはこっちか生きてますか鴨さん強い言霊を使っていないのに先輩の喉が潰れた
Okay, I guess it hurts him to the degree it needs to be used to command a person.
だかな。
犬巻先輩、それ以上は。
Is he gonna sacrifice himself?
You can only push it so hard until you can't talk anymore.
True.
その生倉では私は切れませんよ。
Man, if only we had somebody here with a gun.
比べて脆い。
Mm-hmm.
こちらの刀は悪くない。もっといいのがあるぜ。これを使うのは胸くそ悪いけどな。
There's a gun.
呪いを宿した武具のことを指します。その威力、効力によって術師同
なんか
4から1の等級に分けられており、等級の高い呪具ほど呪術戦において大きなアドバンテージとなります。
めぐみ、それ絶対なくすなよ。
なくしませんよ。
売ったら5億はくだらねえからな。
え？
特級呪具。
It's a little shadow cabinet, I guess.
Quite the hit.
確かにこれはいいものだ。
玉剣。拡張術式の制定知らずを除いた俺の十種の式神は完全に破壊された場合、二度と権限することはできない。
So, one use.
破壊された式神の残した術式と力は他の式神に引き継ぐ。
Okay.
So you might as well kill 9 of them then. Keep the strongest last one.
True.
手負いの腕から落とすつもりか。
I honestly just don't understand why Ryumin is so obsessed with Megumi. Because Megumi's power seems like the weakest to me.
少年の剣。
Don't. There's got to be something there.
二度と三節棍なんて使わせないでください。扱いづらい。
慣れるとべ。めぐみ。
マキさん。くそ、俺がしくったせいだ。
You're infected.
心臓を狙った一突き。素晴らしい反応です。術師というのはことのほか情に熱いのですね。仲間が傷つくたび隙が生じる。破壊された。いや、めぐみの術式が解けたのか。もう呪術は使わない方がいい。あなたに打ち込んだ目は呪力が大好物。術を使うほど。
Oh, that's a thing.
ご親切にどうせ殺すつもりだろう。
説明した方が聞くのが早いらしい。
It makes me think of that red tree from that one video game that's based on a TV show. It's escaping me.
だが先ほどのキレはない。
The video game that Twin Peaks, based on Twin Peaks. I just can't remember the name of the game.
I would not know.
腹が裂けても俺はみんなとは違う。 守る人間を選べ。俺が一番背負っていない。だから俺が先に倒れるなんてことは許されねえんだよ。
めぐみ、やめろ。私らの仕事は終わった。
I mean, I was gonna just rip it out if you're gonna like give up on dealing with it.
Here we go.
Time for my character to come back.
The boys are back in town.
In English, no less. Yeah, that's right. 8 minutes in, time for the intro.
That okay. Bold choice.
Yeah. What is the name of it? I mean, are you even familiar with Twin Peaks?
I'm aware of Twin Peaks, but I'm not aware of a video game connected.
Deadly Premonition. Sorry, I didn't even. I typed Twin Peaks video game. None of that was there, but I just remembered it's Deadly Premonition.
Got it.
So yeah, my boys are back.
As stated, the boys are back in town.
Yes, I know, but we are also obligated to fill this section with talk. Because
Yep.
otherwise it's dead air.
And dead air is not what we're looking for. You know?
I'm also uncreative when I'm prompted by anything. Hey, look, there was a character you've never seen before.
The birds. I have not seen all those birds. That's what we're talking about, right?
What episode are we on? 19? I mean, you're 6+1 episodes away from meeting him.
So 7.
No, not quite.
この二人がここまでやられるなんて頼んだよ、東堂君。強いだけが。
I'm curious how 6 plus 1 doesn't equal 7, but okay.
Yeah, feel free to be curious. Free.
Sure.
Except for cats.
Yeah, it kills them.
God, no, what are you doing to cats?
待て、いくらあんたでも。fushiguro。大丈夫。頼む。
気づいたようだな。羽化を始めた者に何人も触れることは許されない。
Also, Toto took out tons of high-class curses without using his powers.
Yeah.
行きますよ。ポンドーシ。そんじゃ死ぬわけにはいかねえな。
俺は手を出さんぞ。虎杖。お前が国戦を決めるまでな。国戦を決められず、お前がどんな目に遭おうと。 俺はお前を見殺しにする。
A black flash? Okay.
Which is also, by the way, super disappointing to me on the first go around when all I wanted to do was see my guy do stuff.
だが謎のふてぶてしさ、よほどの術式を持っているのか。現にこの私が下手に動けなかった。
Okay, here we go.
そして国戦と。
Well, it's a speedster from DC Comics, but you won't know about that.
一つ聞きたいことがある。お前の仲間に継ぎはぎ面の人型呪霊はいるか？
Which one?
いると言ったら。
Ghetto has stitching across his forehead too, it looks like.
Yeah.
速い。先ほどの少女以上の瞬発力。だが威力はお粗末だ。
So he's stronger than Maki, apparently.
It's true, but he's disappointing at camping. You know, in Tent City.
Sorry, I didn't laugh because I make that joke a lot myself.
Oh.
怒りは術師にとって重要なトリガーだ。相手を怒らせてしまったばかりに格下に遅れを取ることもある。
Yeah, Fearin was defeated by a bunch of humans before.
怒りで呪力を乱し、実力を発揮できず負けることもな。友を傷つけられ、そして
Do better.
親友である俺との蜜月に
His best friends don't fail.
お前がド発商店に陥ってしまうのはよく理解できる。だがその怒り、お前には余る。今は収めろ。
It's one more for good measure. That's all.
なのか。
消えたか、雑念は。
ああ、雲一つね。サンキューソーマッチ。ベストフレンド。
国戦
Don't take much.
0.00001秒以内に呪力が衝突した際に生じる空間の歪み。威力は平均で通常の 2.5 乗。国戦を狙って出せる術師は存在しない。
Not yet.
だがしかし国戦を経験した者とそうでない者とでは呪力の革新との距離に天と地ほどの差がある。
Sorry, I think you may have lost too much concentration.
Yeah.
打撃との誤差 0.00001秒以内に呪力が衝突した瞬間、空間は歪み、呪力は黒く光る。
Oh snap.
Well, I mean, there you go. Black Flash.
It was the speediest thing we've seen so far.
なったな。
今のが国戦。なんだこれ、俺の呪力だよな。
呪力の味を理解したんだ。お前は今まで口に入れたことのない食材をなんとなく鍋に
Did you need a recipe?
いるような状態だった。だが国戦を経て呪力という食材の味を理解した今、シェフとして3秒前の自分とは別次元に立っている。
Everything's always going to come down to cooking metaphors, I feel like.
お前は強くなれる。
Hey, metaphors.
I wanted. It's weird that metaphors are brought up.
加えたあの謎の男、その他大勢とは何か違う。
治んのか。
呪霊の体は呪力でできている。俺たちとは違い、治癒に高度な反転術式は必要。
Advanced reverse curse techniques. More shit to remember.
Yeah.
Curse techniques and reverse curse techniques.
And advanced reverse curse techniques.
Which also implies advanced curse techniques.
Yeah. And maybe inverse curse techniques?
And inverse reverse curse techniques.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Or oil.
Okay.
貫通攻撃範囲。
ビビるな。その分強度と速度は低い。
I'm just happy to see my boy fighting.
宣告の黒く光る打撃ほどでも
Uh-huh.
各々が確実に私
There's just a lot happening.
Eh. Nami's like using their wood shit to create platforms and attacking them with it and whatnot.
これだけの質量、実物に磁力を通し操っていると思っていた。すべてキャツの磁力で具現化、権限したもの。さすがは特級。
大地のありがたみを知るといい。
落下中に攻撃、えぐいな。だが、ブラザ
ー。あれを
Best friends.
しかしなんだ。
Sometimes with best friends, you just gotta dodge.
Well, they had to put their feet together to push away to be able to.
Mm-hmm.
花見はさ、もっと正直になりなよ。
何も偽っているつもりはありませんよ。
嘘つきって言ってるわけじゃないさ。君の戦う目的は知ってる。でもその過程、戦いという今現在をもっと楽しんだ方がいいと思うよ。
真人は楽しいのですか？
まあね。でも最中感じる優越や快楽が動機になったのはごく最近だよ。気づけば欺きたぶらかし殺し、いつの間にか満たされている。人間が食って寝て犯すように、これが呪いの本能なんだろう。俺たちは理性を獲得したかもしれない。でもそれは本能に逆らう理由にはならないよ。
Real insight from Mahito.
魂は本能
True.
と理性
The craziest one, also the one that killed Junpei.
It makes sense. With soul manipulation, you would have a lot of time being introspective.
Well, yeah, also having a mysterious door that goes to a beach in the middle of nowhere.
強いんじゃない？
問題ない。
Perfect. We're on its home territory. The planet Earth.
あれだけの磁力消費。
叩くなら今、化け物め。
Pocket sand.
私は今戦いを楽しんでいます。
大丈夫か、ブラザー。
もう満タイ。
頂上。では、俺の術式を
Now you can see what my boy can do. Next episode.
I was gonna say no, I don't.
Yeah. That's alright. I've already indicated that I'm kind of disappointed in what his technique actually is.
If he turns the opponent into a tall woman with a big ass, that will be very strange.
I said I was disappointed in what his ability was. I didn't say he had like a Naruto ability. No, it's just that because he's based on a character, I kind of assumed that maybe he'd have like that kind of character's thing. Although now that I think about it, Kenpachi, the guy that I said he's based on, doesn't actually have a power. His whole thing, like, in Bleach, everyone has a sword, and the sword has like a Shikai, which is like, it's like minor power, and then has like a Bankai, for those that have Bankai, which is a major thing.
Got it.
Kenpachi is the most powerful of all, and he doesn't even have a Shikai. He just like has a normal ass sword. I mean, it's implied that you've never even asked your sword's name, sort of thing. Like he just has never like asked it, so he still has like power ups in the future. But yeah, no, he's just got like a broken ass sword that he swings and kills people with.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's
He's
right,
a carpenter.
sexy coat rack.
ねえ五条悟のハンガーラックってどんなんよ。
ポールハンガーだろうな。スタンドは仙骨、尾骨を残した寛骨をベースに加工した大腿骨で安定させる。背骨は腰椎、胸椎、第三頸椎まで使う。長さは、
Okay.
そうだな。ジンダイクスがいいな。ジンダイクスのレプリカを使って交互に入れ込むことで長さ。
I was gonna say he wasn't a carpenter, but he's added wood. So
全体のバランスを見ながら。
Well, he has an axe, right? I see it.
whose coat's going on the bottom?
脳で舐めした皮をかぶせるのもいい。いいな。いいぞ。いいハンガーラックが作れる。
いらね
It's a pretty ugly coat rack. Non-standard.
I'm gonna guess his power is non-standard.
I wouldn't say that. Like, one of the main characters of One Piece basically has his power. It's a pretty standard anime power, if you think about it.
Someone who's never seen One Piece, I wouldn't know.
Well, I mean, there's 1,000 episodes. You know, could have, like, flicked through channels for a year and you had a good chance of seeing One Piece.
It's true.
God, let me think. Over 1,000 episodes, right? Say, like, over 1,100. I think maybe 1,200 now, but just for guessing.
Yep.
1,100 at about 24 minutes an episode.
Okay.
26,400 minutes worth of One Piece, right?
Has there been any movies to add to that?
Oh, yeah, no, there's like 10 movies or something like that. But just on the basis alone, that is 440 hours of One Piece. 18 days straight you could be watching One Piece. Plus, they're still coming out with episodes, so... Still coming out with episodes, plus the movies are kind of short, if I recall. I don't know, I've only watched one, so... I mean,
You've only watched one piece of the 10?
One of the movies. I know you're trying to make a joke, but you flopped, so...
Nope. Best joke ever.
No, I don't think if you incorporate the name One Piece into the joke premise, it's not working out well, because we know what you're doing the moment you say the word one.
Thanks for that one piece of advice.
Okay, that was pretty funny.
See?
I think that only worked because we had a repertoire going, where I said you can't make this funny, and then you said it, and it was so in my face that it became funny because it was so stupid to do it again.
I'll take whatever I can get.
Okay, well, what about this episode?
Fun. I expected a little bit more in the way of variety in combat, but I like it.
Well, I mean, it had the best animation budget of the combat so far.
Yes, but there was that one. Also, one they got like the running on all of the log parts. That felt weird because it was just like a blah 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 blah. It was so much to keep up with at once.
I think that's the point. I mean, maybe not from the perspective. I don't think they want you to be off kilter, but I think the point is that this person has such control that they're putting the characters off kilter, and that's supposed to be how they take them.
They had the smartest thing I've seen in a show yet, where the guy's like, "Yeah, cool, keep running on this. Oh, look, got rid of him. Now you're falling."
Yeah, I mean, I've watched a lot of people play Minecraft before. You know, just mine out the thing underneath them and they fall.
But it felt like he was baiting them to go higher and higher and higher until it got to the point where he was like, "Nope."
Well, saw that they stood in midair on nothing and they were fine, so clearly it wasn't a problem. However, no idea how that happened, or how that works, rather.
Neither do I. Neither do I.
Well, anything else?
No. No. Distortion thing, cool. Curious about the powers or the technique of your guy, but that's it.
Yeah, again, that's next time. Always gets left off until next time. I think the same thing happens with boredom, right? The boredom episode was a next time is my guy. At least he's back in
Indeed.
the show. Unlike your principal who ran off to do something and we didn't see him again.
That's what he does, though.
Yeah, it's literally all he does. Gojo's gonna go meet the principal. We're following Gojo. Oh, no, Gojo's getting sidetracked by something. Here's the other principal. He's waiting here to meet the principal of Jujutsu Tech or whatever. Oh, it's talking to Gojo now. Oh,
Yep.
Time for Ryuji to go meet. Oh, nope, the principal's not here. We can't talk to him.
Hey, we're gonna get there, and it's gonna be great.
We're gonna get there. Okay. Okay. Like
we're
I
gonna
said,
we're gonna see what his ultimate curse technique is, and it'll be so worth it.
oh, you're not satisfied with playing with dolls?
I am, but people have done a variety of things. What if he turns people into dolls? We don't know.
One Piece has done it already. I think I've mentioned that before. That's my favorite One Piece character. It's a little girl who turns people into dolls and has like a slave army of dolls.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Like I said, I'm giving you until like the end of this season, which is what, 5 episodes away, maybe?
Yep.
To decide who your favorite character is in the show.
Hasn't changed yet.
And I think you got solidified the moment I started mocking you. You feel like one of those. You know? I'm gonna make fun of a thing, and you're like, I'm gonna like it even more, just to spite you.
It's not. That's the thing. It's not out of spite. I genuinely like the character.
I genuinely like having a character that never appears on screen. I know he's safe that way.
When he does something, it's going to be great. But the mystery is so good.
Sure. Look, I said it before. The first time I watched the show, and I knew that Todo was my guy because people told me what he was based on, and all I did was wait. Where the fuck is Todo? When's Todo showing up? And then he shows up, and it doesn't appear again for, what is it, another 8 episodes?
Something
and
like that.
it's like, oh, god damn it. So I'm not in the same boat with you on this one. If I pick a guy, I want to see that guy.
I get it.
Alright, well, if that's all we got, then I guess we're going to wrap up here. Once again, I have been Theta, this has been Justin, we've been Stoneface Reactions, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below, and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?